Straight up, the husband and wife team of Haley, Joe and Henry, Carmine, Illinois. Hey, girl. Good job, as always. Henry, great job. Well, I have a check for you. I've got Henry's name on it, but being a banker, I understand. Fifth place, semi-pro, $1,000. And top placing male-female fell in there too. Another $500. Our congratulations on both of those. Where were you fishing, Pickwick or Wilson?
Pickwick.
And what part of the lake?
Bear Creek and up.
And toward the depth. Henry, was there any depth of water? I know we've run so much film on you over the years and watching y'all fish and some of the techniques you use. I'm anticipating you were probably slow trolling over some cover.
Yeah, we were trying to fish structure, a lot of it that we'd put in ourselves. Our best depth was that 17 to 18 foot range. We couldn't seem to catch them in 21 or so. But, it seemed like they were just up on the edge of the breaks more than they were down in the troughs.
On the side, I understand. What worked the best for you this weekend?
We didn't do much on the minnows. I fished a jig head a lot of times with a minnow on it, and no skirt. And that wasn't that, it was terrible today. I caught maybe one fish on it, didn't or something like that.
Charlie's glad to hear that. Aren't you, Charlie?
Yesterday, the orange and glow Southern Pro was probably the best color. Today, it was Brent Moody, yellow and glow. We call it. Moody always used that.
Right.
Probably the best color. And we used some red and glow.
How many fish do you think you caught in the keeping the size past 2 days?
Well, pretty sure.
About 55, 60.
55 or 60 the past 2 days. That's great. Okay. Folks, congratulations. Always a pleasure to have you.
Thank you.
Give them a hand. Haley, thank you. Fourth place in the semi-pro division with 20.70, the three-person team of Steve Ferguson, Joey Briggs, and Levi Briggs from Puryear, Tennessee, and Dexter, Kentucky. Come on up, guys. You again? You brought friends this time, didn't you? Congratulations, guys. Good job. Guys, I have a check for you for a fourth place semi-pro of $1,500, and our congratulations. What part of you fishing Pickwick? I think Levi told me earlier.
From Bear Creek on up.
All right. What depth of water seemed to work the best?
18 to 22.
And what was the best baits for them today, Levi?
See, minnows today, but yesterday was green and chartreuse, Southern Pro jigs.
And Joey, how many fish do you think you caught total the last 2 days, over 9 inches?
I would say around 50.
Same as Haley team, sounds like. Those fish, were they down in the cover? Were they suspended over the cover? Could you tell?
They seemed like they was really tight.
Out in the cover. Cold front situation, right?
Yep.
Okay, give them a hand. Ferguson, Briggs and Briggs. Fourth place, semi-pro division. Third place in the semi-pro division with 23.41, team of Randy Polk and Stephen Deach. Team is from Hickory, North Carolina. The team also had the big fish of the tournament. That was that big old 2.41 black crappie. Beautiful fish. Randy, come on up here. Great job. Great job. Dude, good job, man. Good to have you. Guys, I have a check for you for your third place finish of $2,000 this weekend. Also have a check for you for your first place finish in the big fish with that 241 of another $1,000 for a total of $3,000 this weekend. And unlike any of the teams we've interviewed so far, you guys were fishing in a little different spot. I know our TV cameras caught you today and ran a little tape, saw you catch a few fish and so forth. So tell us a little bit about how you were fishing and where you were at today.
Well, everybody knows we were on Wilson, and we had it to ourselves. I think today we saw maybe one or two boats that were tight lining. Nobody was fishing docks, and that always helps. We saw a lot of spider webs over the 4 days. And that's a sure sign, spider webs, remember that.
He just gave up a whole lot more than I ever thought you were going to hear out of this. That's a biggie. I'm serious.
For people that don't know, if it's got spider webs on the back of it, then it means there's nobody been in there. But anyway, we were fishing water, and probably a little different than most people too. With dock fishing, you have to kind of just go where you can find them. And it can be from, we caught big fish, some of our biggest fish in 10 feet of water, and then we caught some of our biggest fish in 30 feet of water. But that's the way it varies. We just go from the back of the creek to the main channel, to the back of the creek to the main channel.
I understand. What colors work the best for y'all this weekend, Randy?
Probably white and chartreuse is what we stick with most of the time. The new Lindy's Dancing Jig is a new product, and we've been playing with it a lot, and they seem to like it.
Great, okay. Stephen, how many fish do you think you caught the past 2 days in the 9-inch and above range?
90, all of them. 90.
And you didn't have short fish, right?
No, we didn't. I think I caught one fish on Wednesday that was less than 9 inches.
Wow, that's just unreal.
It was rare to anything under a pound.
That's great. Guys, you're fantastic at your technique. I mean, my hat's off to you because I've seen you work, and it's remarkable. It's like I told my film crew, Russ Bailey, I'll tell you what I told him this morning before he came and looked you up. I said, it's going to be like poetry in motion, Russ. It's just a work of art the way these guys operate, and it shows up the way you finish. You won the Classic in your division on Kentucky Lake 2 or 3 years ago. By the way, Kentucky Lake will be the host next year. You guys going to be there, you think?
Yeah, we'll be there.
Congratulations, man. Pleasure having you. Give him a hand. Hold it. Second place team in the semi-pro division with 23.94. That's strong fishing. From Memphis, Tennessee, the team of Warren Cotton and Thomas Hill. Hey, Tom. You remember. Come out on over here, buddy. I shook hands with Tom this afternoon, right after he weighed his fish, and I had to wait about an hour before the feeling come back. I thought he broke my arm. Great job, and they were excited, and I was excited for them. Guys, I have a check for you for your second place finish in the semi-pro division of $500. Oh, wait a minute. There's another zero there, I think. You got $5,000, yeah, okay. And another $500 check for second place in the big fish category. So, man, that'll buy gas to get you back to Memphis, won't it?
Yes, definitely.
Guys, where were you fishing, Pickwick or Wilson?
Actually, we started out yesterday in Bear Creek. We was in Pickwick, but we fished from Bear Creek all the way up to Yellow Creek. We just focused mostly on Yellow today.
All right, you fished on up the lake though?
Yes, and we was catching our fish at 24, 25 feet deep. Wind gets up a little bit, and we started using drift sops to slow us down. That's basically what we did.
That's good technique. It worked for you. One, was there any special colors or types of bait work the best for you today? Well, I think I remember now what you told me. What'd you catch your fish on?
Melons, hooks and melons, but
Meat on the hook, right?
the hook, that's all that meat. That's what did it. But pre-fishing, I did try some colors. Just didn't turn out too well, so we just started straight just melons.
You know, I've heard before that sometimes when you fish real deep, super deep like that, the deeper you go, sometimes you got to have a little meat on that hook, whether you're using a jig or not. Is that what you found?
Exactly. That's it.
All right, guys, congratulations. Pleasure having you. By the way, how many decent-sized fish do you think you guys caught the last 2 days?
That's not a whole lot. I'd say around 30, 35 maybe at the most.
Great, that's plenty.
Better day yesterday than today.
Okay. Jim's going to want to get a shot right here.